Alright.
Not
Franco!
Further introduction. It was an institution for the mentally and physically disabled back in the day, and after 79 controversial years, it closed its gates for good in 1987. Franco is alone this night, which is mostly the case, and he wonders if maybe something paranormal can be captured here. Let's take a look.
There's something here for the children. Oh wow, there's paintings of trees.
So we can already tell that the atmosphere is pretty interesting. Later, things really started to get interesting.
All the whistling, I can hear it.
This be the cry of a child that used to be hospitalized here. Or maybe more reasonable, an animal.
Oh, this is... Okay, I'm not touching this door.
Open the door! Open the door! Open the door!
The camera that was placed outside the premises caught something else, though.
Oh, I see it.
He speculates that it could have been a spirit from the past. What do you think? Home security is being used by millions of people around the world. It helps families to sleep peacefully at night, keeps potential threats at bay, in the best case scenario that is. The following clip was recorded by CCTV camera of Steve Fernandez. He is sent the following video. It states, a bizarre sight caught on camera at my residence early in the morning.
Alright, I gotta turn up the... increase the size of the screen. Okay, there we go.
On Saturday, what do you think or believe? Let's check it out. This is just the shadow of a bug. Something else flying by nearby me. Or like Steve suspects, could it be something otherworldly? I'm kind of on the fence with that. What do you guys think?
Wow, that's... I don't know. It looks like a bat up close to the window. But it looks like he's kind of flying in a vertically, kind of like. It is bizarre. I don't know what to think of that one.
There were several haunted places in the world that were hosting 24/7 surveillance cameras for fans and enthusiasts. So that technically everybody might have been able to capture a couple of frames of something paranormal unfolding. The following frames were posted by Cryptid Fluff, and it reads as follows. Years and years ago, I used to lurk on a website that had live webcams to various haunted houses. I've hung onto this gift since 2006. This was caught by user.
What was that? What was that? I think he kind of messed up right there.
Since 2006. This was caught by user while watching one of the cameras. The family of the home believes it to be a brownie. It's apparently a type of hobgoblin-esque creature. Looking at that thing, it's really hard to come up with an explanation. It looks as if that apparition has long and spindly legs. Some say almost like a huge spider creature, and others believe it could be a rake-related cryptoid. But then it might also just be a paranormal apparition, or something way more logical. A pet, perhaps. Yet I think it really is a very mysterious capture. What do you think?
I have no idea.
If you wish to support me to enjoy many more videos, the following video, corner of our eye. We all might know there's something strange in the corner of our eye going on. Let me say
What?
The following video was sent by Alan, and I found it on Reddit. The uploader states that he actually recorded demons accessing his apartment through the wall and hovering around at his lamp.
What in the world is... Oh, what the...
This is pretty odd. What exactly is tampering with the curtains here? And what on earth is that mist-like apparition? Where does it come from? Take a closer look.
Hello? Back already, huh?
Yeah. She's like, I want to go home.
Aww.
She wants to like, I want to see Daddy.
Aww. You wanted to see me? Did you go in the sprinklers?
She went in the water.
You in the water? Is that why your,
Run
that's
the
why your
sprinklers.
pants are all wet? Did you go in the water? Ow.
Yeah, that's me.
Hey, sweetheart.
I'm asleep. You just woke
You just woke up. May I add from a very long nap?
6 hours. Approximately. How we go school together.
Yeah, that tickles.
Can you yourself up, honey.
Thanks for me.
You could sleep later.
Yeah.
Should we go up there and play together?
No.
It's too hot in here, honey.
That hurt.
Want to go play with your dollhouse?
No.
What?
You don't want to play with your dollhouse?
She said she wanted to play with me with her dollhouse the other day. Yesterday. And now she said she's
I
here.
don't want more.
We're not going to Walmart tonight, and we're going to Walmart tomorrow.
Thanks for me.
We'll go tomorrow, sweetie.
We are going to go get pizza in a while.
Ooh, pizza.
Right, hey man, let's go out there so Daddy can do his thing. Do you want to go out there and play with Mama? Okay, come on.
Oh no. Oh no no
What's
no
your
no 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 no. It says I still have internet.
She sat down on the water at one point. And she was flashing. Alright, let's go out.
Love you, bye.
Love you.
Love you.
Alright.
Is this man just seeing things? Or is there something else going on? Of course, on the first glance, it looks like a light reflection, which is caused by the brightness. But this thing is moving away from the light. Then, of course, the curtain play. Let me know in the comments what you guys think.
That's scary, whatever it is, real or not. The black bear, huh?
The following was casually recorded by user named Did353. Initially, he thought that a family member played a prank on him. Apparently, his family has seen a black bear lately. It was roaming outside on the property at night. To simply document this event today, he pulled out his cell phone. And as he moves outside, in a few moments it became clear that it couldn't have been a black bear.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Did stated that he first thought that maybe his brother was still at home, without him knowing, that he walked into his room to scare him or something. But it turns out that his brother, just like their parents, wasn't home that night. So was it an intruder then? Well, as we have seen, nobody was in the room anymore. Maybe the person was hiding in a different room then. Possible. So who could that have been? Maybe a person nobody knew about. Is it paranormal? I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so? What else could it be?
Thank you so much for watching, guys.
Alright, next up, 5 scary ghost videos. Oh, 5 ghost videos so scary they should ban TikTok.
Five ghosts on camera. Random Monica you visited. You might recognize TikTok user Matt Hall from a previous video I did about Randonautica.
Are you kidding me right now? Hold on, guys.
So I saw this thing that'll...
Jeez. Freaking internet. Swear.
A lot of people are doing on TikTok called Randonaut. It's an app that you download, and it gives you a completely random location close to you that you go to, and apparently it's supposed to be a glitch in the simulation or something like that. Is there anybody here?
Now, since his terrifying encounter in the woods, Matt Hall claims that he has had a new and even more horrifying encounter.
Okay, I never saw those Randonautica videos, but it's very clear I've been missing out.
At his job, Matt says that late one night when he was working the overnight shift, a security camera at his work started beeping. Now, the security camera has motion sensors and only starts beeping when someone or something disrupts the sensor. Naturally, Matt immediately went to check the camera. He was chilled to the core when he saw this.
There's literally somebody outside, like, dragging a bag at my work. No, sorry, I'm just recording in case something happens. I can't see his face. Where's he? He's literally running down to the door. He's coming up to the door right now. Oh my f***ing god! He's outside the door. He's outside the door right now. No, there's nowhere to hide in here. I'm literally. It's just this one room. The door. Yeah, the door is locked, but. He's like behind the building now. I don't. Can you just get here, please? Really?
Matt frantically calls 911 to summon the police. While on the phone with the emergency operator, the outdoor CCTV camera records a man dragging what looks like a trash bag right in front of the building's exit. Matt says that the police came and searched the area surrounding the building, but they couldn't find anyone. Even more baffling, the garbage bag the man was carrying was simply stuffed full of old clothes. So was this encounter somehow connected to Matt's previous randonauting experience? Was it even real? Or was it just a TikTok hoax? You decide. German Reddit user Overhype13.
Whoa. What? Just... what?
Claims that he and his friends were randonauting when they were led to the middle of nowhere. A seldomly traveled walking path in the woods in Germany. They'd pretty much given up finding anything when they suddenly spotted a mysterious flower and a plaque on a tree.
Okay, also, warte. Wir haben eine neue Intention gesucht. Also wir haben eigentlich ohne Intention gesucht. Ja. Er hatte den Point angemacht und wir waren irgendwie so mitten im Wald. Ja, warte. Ja, ist das Garage. Wir sind halt direkt da beim Radius. Ja, wir sind auf jeden Fall im Radius. Und jetzt haben wir die Gegend abgesucht, also so ein kleiner Weg. Wir haben die Gegend abgesucht. Hier ist halt nichts. Hier war halt nichts. Bis wir eine Blume gesehen haben. Ich film das mal. Hier ist halt so ein Schild. Tilo. Guter Freund. Ruhe in Frieden. Das haben wir jetzt gar nicht gesehen. Aber jetzt achte aufs Datum. 24.07. Welches Datum haben wir? Sag's mal. Wir haben einfach den fucking 24. Wir haben, das war vor genau 2 Jahren. Wir haben das fucking gleiche Datum. Ey, Das kann doch kein Zufall sein. Als ob das genau vor 2 Jahren war. So, als ob hier jemand vor 2 Jahren gestorben ist. Scheiße.
Reddit user Overhype13 says that after he did some extensive Google searching to find a man named Tilo, who passed away exactly 2 years ago on the exact spot where Randonautica sent them, he wasn't able to find anything. Overhype13 believes that there is no way the Randonautica app could have known about the memorial sign that shared the same date as their exploration. This mysterious incident remains unexplained. TikTok user Tyler Vasquez says that after watching many strange videos about the Randonautica app, she simply had to try it out for herself. The app gives her a location about 1.5 miles from her home, so she travels there and documents her experience. The location she is led to is a secluded creek, surrounded by woods. What happens next is downright chilling.
Alright, so I think I gotta go this way down a creek. Alright, this is what I found so far. Pretty creepy. I'll go see what that is. Okay, so I just opened up one of the photos, and it's whatever the that is. Then we have these random 3. This one's It's Your Birthday with a snowman with... I don't know. And these 2 are just put together to play with me. Alright, I think it was just my imagination. I think I'm just hearing but I'm trying to read these. I swear I'm friendly. Play with me.
Taylor finds creepy drawings scattered all around the rocks that look like they've been drawn by a child.
Ooh.
Then she hears the unexplained voice of a little girl and just runs. When Taylor Vasquez posted her video to TikTok, her viewers suggested that the creepy little voice actually says, "You hide and I'll find you."
Play with me. Play with me.
After many requests by her viewers, Taylor returns to the creek 3 days
Why?
later to learn more about the strange drawings.
Why did you go
I
back?
just hiked the mile back to the randonauting spot. Brought a flashlight as a weapon this time. As you can see, there's no one around me. I'm trying to go quick so that I don't waste too much time. These drawings are creepy as like I should just grab them all really quick. If they have messages on them, because then, like, those look like symbols.
And did she just ignore the little girl talking to her again?
Now we figure out what they mean. Maybe there's a meaning to them. I'm scared to see them. So grabbed everything. Really see anything else. Like,
The voice is there again.
And this time I heard her say, "You're going to die here, you know."
It's now quieter, and Taylor doesn't really hear it at first. The soft little voice seems to say, "You're not my family. You're gonna die if you don't go."
they have messages on them. Because then, like, those look like symbols.
Taylor collects many more strange drawings that are scattered around the area. But then the voice gets louder and says,
I don't really see anything else. Like,
later, she posts her video, and when she reads the viewer comments, she makes another shocking discovery.
okay, so I don't have a lot of time right now, but I saw this comment and I'm kind of hyperventilating freaking out. This girl posted that she saw a f***ing child in my video. No one was with me, and tell me if you guys think that looks like a ghost child, because I don't know. But I didn't know if she photoshopped it or not, so I went to my videos and I screenshotted the exact part that she shows right there. And I see the face too. And so now I'm actually freaking the f*** out. I'm super terrified. I don't know what to do. I didn't see anyone or hear anything until that voice happened, but it just sounded like an echo. So, I don't know. I don't. You guys tell me what you see, but that right there looks like a f***ing face to me. I don't know.
Now, what do you think Taylor caught on camera? Is it real? Or is it just an elaborate hoax?
With everything else that she went through, I'm willing to believe that it's real.
You decide. Before we move move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. What's at the window?
Oh, what a great title.
Channel CJ Longcrow's Vlogs is exploring the abandoned and allegedly very haunted Crow Creek Reservation High School in Stephan, South Dakota. The school and the land it sits on has a very dark and creepy history. In 1886, the Catholic Church set up a boarding school for Native American children on this land, and then basically forced the reservation children to attend. From the day the boarding school opened, the land seemed cursed. Crops and trees planted on the ground wouldn't grow. Random unexplained fires destroyed many of the buildings, and the schoolhouse was directly hit and almost wiped out by not one, but 2 different tornadoes. But each time, the Catholic Church would simply rebuild the boarding school on the same ground. One of the school's darker stories involves a nun named Sister Wilhelmina Kaufman. On January 12, 1888, during a blizzard...
Really? You do some crazy whack shit on my birthday 99 years earlier.
On January 12, 1888, during a blizzard, the nun left the school building to go to the laundry house next door. Even though the buildings were very close together, she got lost in the blinding snow and couldn't find her way back to the school. The next morning, her body was found kneeling in the deep snow. She'd frozen to death only 100 feet from the school.
Hold on a second, guys. I got a message. You interrupted me on purpose. Interrupted me on purpose.
School. The next morning, her body was found kneeling in the deep snow. She'd frozen to death only 100 feet from the school's door. Cut to modern day. People who live near the Crow Creek Reservation High School report seeing many strange and frightening things. It is said that the terrifying apparition of a nun can be seen roaming the grounds, and some claim that they have seen dark shadow figures wandering the school's hallways. CJ Longcrow.
You know, I gotta admit, for a quote abandoned Catholic school and all that, it still looks pretty well maintained. You know, none of those metal walkers have rusted over or anything like that.
I have a friend that lives on the Crow Creek Reservation, right next to the allegedly haunted school. So not only was CJ able to explore the abandoned building, but he spent the entire night right beside the creepy school grounds. So early in the night, CJ and his friend head out to explore the school. They find some strange graffiti on the walls, and even more bizarre, a floor full of dead birds.
Those are dead birds.
But even more alarming are the aggressive living birds and bats that have made their home inside the abandoned school.
Someone's. Okay, let's do this one first. Oh, that's a fucking owl! That's a fucking owl! Like, the higher we got up, like, it seems like that. Oh. Bro, we just want to get by. Fucking birds on crack, dog. Ah, shit!
After a few angry bird and bat attacks, the guys decide to finish up their exploration and just exit the school. But the creepy story doesn't end there. Now, as I mentioned before, CJ is sleeping overnight in a house that is right next to the abandoned school building. So late that night, while his friends are sleeping, he decides to take a walk around the haunted school grounds. It didn't go well.
Everyone else is asleep, so... dude, like, it's so creepy out here, but it's like there's so many fucking stories, like, there's so many stories, like, I just can't. It is pretty fucking creepy out here, though, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, just look at this building. Oh, bro.
CJ spots some shadowy figure walking by the abandoned school's third-story window. He freaks out and runs inside to wake up his friend Phil, asking him to join him to go check out the strange shadow. When they reach the third-floor window where CJ saw the figure, what they find is truly bizarre.
Okay, guys, this is exactly. Where could I have gone, though? It's exactly where the I saw it. What do I want to see inside there? Custodian? Closet? Yeah. Maybe,
Now, even though the shadow that CJ saw seems to appear from one side and walk quickly past the window, there's just nowhere to walk. There's a concrete wall on one side of the window and a tiny empty janitor's closet on the other. So where did the shape go? Did CJ Longcrow see one of the strange shadow apparitions that are said to haunt the Crow Creek High School? You decide. You can check out CJ's full exploration video over on his YouTube channel, CJ Longcrow's Logs.
Dang, that's crazy.
Disappearing Act.
Oh, that's a great name.
Says that he and his girlfriend were exploring an abandoned mental asylum in Baltimore, Maryland, when this happens.
Yo, this fucking place is crazy, bro. Oh, moms. What? I swear I just see something.
Babe.
Bro, what the
He turns just in time to catch a dark figure moving through one of the doors. But when he follows, there's no one there. Edgy Christendom doesn't necessarily claim that the video is anything supernatural, and he says that it could have simply been a homeless person living in the building. But if this was a person, then where did they go? Let me know what you think. Camp Nowhere. The popular YouTuber Urbex,
Of course.
Exploring with Josh, travels to what is
These are some good ones though, guys. I'm liking these ones.
the Catskill Mountains of southeastern New York. The remains of the camp are in the middle of nowhere.
Sorry, I had to do my input. Okay, so non-story. Either way, that last one, I'm leaning more towards homeless, but these are still some scary videos. These are still some good videos.
Surrounded by woods, Josh and his friends explore the mysterious site and discover that it was a former religious summer camp for children. Turns out, the religious camp was built in the 1950s and operated for at least 15 years before being abandoned for unknown reasons. As Josh and his friends enter one of the decaying buildings on the property, they find a strange surprise.
Yo, what? What the hell? This is creepy. Yo, this is a find. For real. Who did that? Either satanic ritual cult people, or maybe it's worse. I don't know, guys. This is freaking creepy. Look at this. Dude, who really holding all this up? Kind of cool. I like it. Dude, someone was hanging out masks up there. So these are that looks like the ring one. The Grudge or the Ring. Tell me not. Yeah, on the calendar it says 2001, so unless this place been abandoned in 2001, this is our only trace at the moment of like any sort of timeline.
The calendar on the wall dates all the way back to March 2001, so the camp has likely been abandoned for over 19 years. Josh splits off from his friends who are taking pictures of the abandoned buildings. While exploring alone, he finds a broken down RV. He goes inside to take a look and accidentally captures something chilling.
Jeez. Well, there is nothing in here. The bed in the back.
I saw that. The hand that hit the little roof window.
Yeah. Okay. I've seen enough.
Did you see it? Well, Josh didn't either. But soon after he enters the RV, a mysterious small hand can be seen hitting the skylight on the roof.
Skylight, that's what they are.
Now, Josh didn't notice the unexplained little hand, but when he posted his video to YouTube, his viewers were shocked. Some of them think that this could be the ghost of one of the children that stayed at the camp long ago. But what do you think? Is this a ghost accidentally caught on camera, or simply one of Josh's friends messing around?
I would like to lean more towards one of his friends messing around with him and all that, but how would they have been able to get up to the top of that RV so quietly when without him noticing?
And if it is one of his friends, they certainly have tiny little hands. Watch your step. French paranormal explorer Oz from the YouTube channel Project Activity travels to haunted locations all over France to investigate and record proof of the paranormal. In this episode, he investigates a house that is said to be extremely haunted. The house's owner, who wishes to remain anonymous, says that both of her grandparents passed away inside the home. She claims that after she moved in with her children, she began to experience terrifying paranormal activity on a daily basis. Every night when she would lie asleep in bed, she says that she would be woken up by the chilling sensation of something stroking and caressing her cheek. Even though the nightly event frightened her, she believed that this could be the spirit of one of her grandparents, peacefully watching over her and her children. But then, one night, something happened that changed her mind forever. Just after midnight, as the woman lay sleeping, she was suddenly jolted awake by the feeling of her bed frame violently shaking. The entire bed seemed to levitate off the ground and then seemed to be forcefully thrown a few feet across the room. The woman now no longer believed that this was the peaceful spirit of one of her grandparents haunting the home. She believed it was something much more dark and sinister, something that might wish to harm her and her children. The family moved out of the house the very next day, and the home has remained empty ever since. Paranormal investigator Oz from the YouTube channel Project Activity investigates the mysterious house to figure out just what is haunting the family. In his investigation, he uses some very unconventional tools, one of which is a small piece of paper placed inside a plexiglass box. The idea is that no wind or air currents can move the paper inside the box. So the only way it can move is by something supernatural. Oz is setting up a second device in the same room, which I'll get back to in a second. But as he prepares, right behind him, this happens. The piece of paper inside the plexiglass box mysteriously moves on its own. Oz doesn't notice and continues setting up his second, rather unusual device, a theremin. The theremin is sometimes used as a musical instrument, but it can also be used as a sensor. The theremin creates a tone whenever someone comes close to the antenna on top of the device.
This is a Flamrage electronic instrument. We produce music or sound by waving it in into an electrical field.
So not long after Oz has set up the theremin, something very strange happens.
Elle avait ici, alors là, je vous montre avec un petit doigt. Il y avait un lit.
Huh.
Bon, très honnêtement, je sais pas pourquoi il s'est déclenché. On pourrait le refaire.
Now, just a bit freaked out, he continues on with his investigation. But it seems that whatever was messing with the theremin isn't done with Oz yet.
Et pour l'histoire, donc quand j'avais pu constater, c'est une histoire qui est plutôt intéressante. C'est la lanière de ma lampe torche. J'ai l'impression qu'on vient de tirer dessus.
Oh, wow.
Torche est au sol.
Oz claims that something pulled on his pocket flashlight and broke the strap, causing the flashlight to fall hard to the floor. But then things get downright chilling.
You mean it's already chilling enough? This ghost needs to calm down, man. There's some good footage.
Juste ce truc avec cette matrice un peu la lampe de poche, j'ai eu l'impression en fait, que quelqu'un m'a tiré des mains. Ça a pété de manière qui est cassée. En fait, elle est complètement pétée.
A strange whisper can be heard, and a door behind Oz slams him in the back.
Rude. Yeah, that happened to me. I'd just been rude.
Throughout his investigation, Oz has managed to stay relatively calm. But what happens next even frightens him.
Si je vous dérange dans cet étage, je descends. Vous demanderez de ne pas faire de bêtises. Sans déconner, c'est quoi ce bordel? Mais franchement, il faut pas faire ça, quoi. Je vais me faire pousser.
Really?
The ghost hunter gets an unexplained push in the back by an invisible force and almost falls down the stairs. What the woman told him about the dark intentions of the spirit that haunts the home seem to be true, as he has been attacked not once, but twice, by something he just can't see. So, is this house haunted by some dangerous malevolence?
Yeah, I'm going with haunted. That is just too creepy.
Spirit or demon? Let me know what you think down in the comments.
Oh, that's too creepy.
That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Please follow me on Twitter at
Oh. Alright, before we move on to the next one, gotta change the thumbnail for the 3-hour marker. Oh. I don't know, buddy. I don't know. Are you talking about my background or the background on one of the videos I was watching? Okay. Oh. Hold on a second. Okay. All right. I can't tell if you're talking about my background or background in one of the videos. All right, but just go ahead and turn that back on.
You can stop by, but
All right, the scariest videos people caught this summer.
Hello guys, now we want to enjoy a bunch of scary videos that I probably haven't seen before and that you have sent it to. If you can, please leave a like and a comment from me, and now let's buckle up and stay frosty.
Trespassing.
Explains that one night his uncle saw two men peering out of right outside the gate, which was big enough for him to get outside and tell them that his world was out of limits for him. It was a bit strange, though, is the fact that these men did not move once after they had appeared. They could only be seen for certain moments before they were gone again. Sounds strange. Let's take a look.
Oh, I've seen this clip. I still can't figure this one out. I mean, you can clearly still see their silhouettes right there.
He's talking to these two guys, but they don't react, which is really odd. Clearly looks like there's two men standing, doesn't it? Let's think rationally. What else could that be? Some people say it just could be some regular shadows, but where would that light be?
Yeah, I'm skipping that one because I've seen it before, and I still don't know. That one still baffles me. Shadow on Waverly Hills.
Which they think they might have picked up the other person that was not seen at the time, and that also could not have been explained. Initially, they were investigating the premises and had some newer people with them. They never had been in this facility before, so everybody was kind of excited at the time. One of the group's members was giving a little informative speech in one of the rooms a bit later. Everybody in there was accounted for, according to the uploader. But there seemed to be somebody in the back, walking by the door. And again, the person wasn't seen at the time, nor was there anybody else in that hallway.
Oh, yeah, there it was.
Have you seen it?
I did see it.
Dark apparition.
It's in the doorway.
Our host is explaining next why he thinks that this could not have been one of his team members.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely think that it is very likely they came across a real shadow figure in the back.
I'm leaning more towards real as well.
I find it truly magnificent.
I mean, the only other thing I can think of is some random person who had so little to do that he decided to dress up in all black and just for the sake of scaring people with a fake out for a paranormal video. He discovered that there's this paranormal team going to this location, and he decided to dress up in all black, go in, and just kind of whoop, and that somehow gives him some form of accomplishment.
Guys, if you want to support me to enjoy many more videos, please consider becoming Goddess Audrey, Adriana Nicole, Busy Ray, Aideen Slav, Kaidai, Masked Doll, Cory Marjan, Grease on the Cogs, Shay Hitchcock, Joey Spagnoletti.
Latch Eye.
This video is recorded by channel Malik TV. Venture to a place in Klein Falls, which is apparently notorious for weird sightings and even murders that have taken place here in the past. He and his wife were out for the mysterious, exploring some urban legends as well, maybe finding something that they could not explain. After walking around for a bit and scouting out the perimeter, the sun sets shortly after, and yet they continue their investigation. The darker it gets, the more intriguing stuff they seem to see in the distance. And a little bit further down the stretch of road, you might find a strange creature they only heard before, but couldn't see yet.
Urban legends here in Oregon. Really creepy character.
Potential and the legend, which like he claims an urban legend. What's looking at them from the bushes? It was pointed out that the eyes are weird. It doesn't really look like an animal. They are wrong. It's just an animal. What else could it be?
I'm the only animal I can think of that can make that kind of a stare with glowing eyes is an owl. But I don't know.
The next clip was shared by Thea Taylor.
Ghost on our street. Gotta reposition myself right here.
Recording the security that they have mounted outside of their house. It appears that a person is popping up on the frame all of a sudden, walking a little bit, and then disappearing, which kept their whole household baffled after seeing that. Well, let's see what exactly they could record here.
7/2 of 2020. We apparently caught an apparition going to the neighbor's house, going left to right by the trash cans. In the middle of the driveway, this figure or apparition dissipates. And I've watched this hundreds of times, and nobody goes in the apartment. There it is. Walking. No legs. And she disappears. You see, nobody is going into this apartment right now. And the vehicle drives by. Nobody. Nobody's there. The neighborhood.
That is creepy.
So, what are we seeing here? At first glance, he does appear just like a regular person, but then the shape disappears. Probably all have seen artifact issues that can be caused by this type of CCTV cameras. But a person vanishing in the middle of the road is really something else. Is it maybe a real apparition the camera could capture here? By Corey333, who shared this clip on Reddit. It might have recorded the spirit of the video. Recorded by Corey333, who shared this clip.
You only said 3 threes, there's 4.
Clip on Reddit believes he might have recorded the spirit of his deceased pet, following his cat into a room. His post reads, "This is a video from my camera in my house. I used it to see what my cat gets up to when I'm gone. You can see my cat go upstairs, and soon after, something follows him. He's the only animal in the house. He used to have a small dog, but he passed away 4 years ago. Let's take a look." So, what's going on here? You can clearly see the cat go upstairs. There appears to be a shadow following. Can you believe the reports that this might be the spirit of their deceased dog? It is likely. Is this just a bug, or maybe some dust in the room? Let me hear your explanation.
The only thing I can think of is that it's like one of those recording glitches where an image that was previously recorded has gone on to the current shot and is being carried over onto that shot.
Thank you guys for watching.
It's kind of hard to say that if it's paranormal or not, though. That's the thing I'm struggling with right now. Alright guys, we got one more video to watch for right now. Then I might jump onto some Dead by Daylight.
Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos that will spook you. So, let's begin.
People outside.
In it, we are watching a kitchen inside someone's house, and it doesn't take long for us to notice a strange sound. It seems as though it's coming from nearby.
Okay.
Afterward, you can hear the man behind the camera start to breathe heavily as he picks up the camera and shuts it off. He then starts recording again.
Okay.
As soon as he hears the strange noises pick up again, the noises seem to be coming from his attic this time around, which prompts him to go up there and take a look.
Hello? Hello?
Thankfully, nothing sinister was up there that was going to harm him. At least, if there is something up there, it didn't show itself. What do you think? Is this YouTuber's house being taken over by a nosy ghost? Or is this something totally harmless and easily explainable? Let me know in the comments below.
I honestly have no idea. I'm torn on that one.
Over on the UFO subreddit, a user named Liu Tang shared a video which was filmed in Houston, Texas, and depicts some seriously weird occurrences in the sky that will make you scratch your head. The uploader explains that at the time of recording the video, she was walking her dog at precisely 9:11 p.m., which is when she suddenly noticed something incredibly strange in the sky. Take a look and see what she captured.
Oh, that's crazy. Did you just notice that? Did you just notice this?
Whoa! What the?
Wow, that's nuts. Wow. Oh, they're kind of like lining up too.
She's not the only witness. That's what gives us a little bit more validity, that she's not the only witness. Drones can't reach that high, and even if they did, they would be out of range to be able to fly like that. Hey, drones, that's for damn sure.
Up to interpretation. It is quite interesting that all of these lights in the sky just started moving together all at once like that. If those were not UFOs, then it is definitely something that would be hard to explain. What are your thoughts? Is this footage of alien aircrafts flying around late at night? Or is this just some weird light display of sorts? Leave your theories in the comments. Swin Paranormal is a smaller YouTube channel for horror fanatics, but it is a great find nevertheless. On their channel you can find an array of videos relating to haunted location explorations, ghost investigations, and more. In one particular upload on July 19th, 2020, the group ventures out to the Cleanwater Demon House to see if they can capture anything scary on camera. If this video is indeed real, then their wish certainly came true. As soon as they arrive at the building, they begin exploring the premises for a short while, gathering at the creepy and run-down state of the place. For a little bit, it doesn't seem as though anything chilling has happened, but that will soon change completely. At around 9 minutes into the video, the crew attempts to use a device in the hope to communicate with any possible spirits that may be living within the building. One of the men then asks if the spirit needs any help, to which they get a response.
Of course, as I'm watching scary videos, it starts to thunder out there.
Their device saying, I do. If that wasn't unsettling enough, take a look at the events that happened just seconds after.
Do you need our help?
Did you see it? If not, I don't blame you, because it is incredibly hard to notice.
Well,
Take a look at the button.
now to be fair, the only reason why I saw it is because I've seen this particular footage before on a different channel, and so I knew it was coming.
Left corner of the screen.
It is gonna be
Should be able to see a transparent
right here
figure make a brief appearance.
in the next shot.
Do you need our help?
Right here. Boom! There it is, right there. This blur right here. Watch it manifest.
Do you need our help? If you look in the bottom left corner of the screen, you can see what appears to be a white, clear-like human figure step in front of the camera and then walk back out, as if it didn't want any of us to see it. Could this be what's been making all of those noises in the bottom floor area? Do you need our help?
Videos like this are always going to cause lots of discussion amongst the paranormal community. So I want to know what your opinion on this video is. Is it real? If so, was that a ghost caught on camera? All of your thoughts are greatly appreciated.
Honestly, I can't think of any other explanation outside of the paranormal. Because even if one would make the argument that it was fog or something like that, its moving, its movement is too precise to be a coincidence.
A Reddit user named ESCOSeason95 took to the ghost subreddit to share a creepy video that he took on his phone. The uploader explains, quote, I was messing around with my dog, just us two were home, and my door did no open windows, my door doesn't automatically close, and I can't think of an explanation. End quote. Take a look at the video and see if you can come up with any sort of answer.
Whoa.
The video is sure to make you shake your head in confusion. If there really aren't any open windows in the house, then how could this door just close like that all by itself? It could be some sort of a faulty door hinge that has been so worn out that if left ajar, will close on its own.
That's possible.
Honestly, that seems like wishful thinking. The answer might just be creepier than we would like to imagine. Let's just hope that if there is a ghost roaming around throughout the uploader's home, it's a friendly one.
That's what we can all hope for, right?
On February 28th, 2014, a YouTuber by the name of Paul's Son shared the following video to his channel with the simple and eerie title being, My House is Haunted. At the beginning of the video, the man filming says that he's been filming weird things happening in his apartment and has shared them with his YouTube subscribers. However, he says that ever since moving out, he has still been experiencing similar incidents. He also said that while eating in the kitchen, his overhead lamp was moving around and wanted to set up a camera to see if he could capture it on camera. The man says that as soon as he pressed record, this happened.
And as soon as, like literally as soon as I hit record, this happened.
Dang.
So I ran upstairs. I'm in the back room. That's the stairway right there. Downstairs. I'm kind of creeped out right now.
At first, it may seem like somebody behind the camera pulled some sort of a string in order to get the chair to move. Because when the chair moves at the beginning, we don't actually see the man on screen. It's only after the chair moves that we see him. Then, he heads on over to where the chair is and begins brushing his hand over the area, which is when the chair moves again, this time with him on screen. It's absolutely a strange video, and it shows people guessing and wanting an explanation. There has never been a concrete answer behind this video, which makes it all the more creepy.
That is incredibly creepy.
Our son's house isn't still being haunted all these years later. And that was 5 scary videos that was spooky. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you
Alright. That was fun. That was our first